Hello and welcome to today's video of Study the Bible with me. I'm Michael and my lovely wife Sharon is our camera person.
Hey folks, how y'all doing tonight? It's a beautiful day.
Sure is. Really is. Today we're going to study from 2 Samuel chapter 21, and it's only 3 verses, but it's a very short story and you probably never heard about it. I'm going to title it The Sword That Didn't Work. Now that should get your interest. And by the way, I don't do these to give you everything that's in the scripture. I just want to whet your appetite and have you go, first of all, and check and make sure I'm teaching the right thing. And second of all, dig deeper yourself and let God show you something out of these.
You know, Michael, that's very important because you know what? Somebody can be just rattling off, and if you don't check and you believe them, it could be kind of dangerous, right?
Absolutely. And Paul warned people, to grow up, not just be babes who are spoon fed. Don't just sit back and let your pastor or your teacher just spoon feed you. He said you should desire the meat of the word. Get in there and dig in for yourself. All right, 2 Samuel chapter 21, starting at verse 15. Moreover, the Philistines had yet war again with Israel. And David went down, and his servants with him, and fought against the Philistines. And David waxed faint. And Ishbi-Benob, now there's a wonderful name.
Oh, that's a doozy, isn't it?
Ishbi-Benob, which was of the sons of the giant, the weight of whose spear weighed 300 shekels of brass in weight, he, being girded with a new sword, thought to have slain David. But Abishai, the son of Zeruiah, succored him and smote this Philistine and killed him. Then the men of David sware unto him, saying, Thou shalt no more go out with us to battle, that thou quench not the light of Israel. Now that's a very interesting story. It says a lot in just 3 verses. I got a sword, and it was an old one. I got it 40 years ago. Never have used it, but it would work. If I wanted to chop a loaf of bread, it would do some damage. If I wanted to slice a pumpkin, it would probably smash it.
Let me cue in on this sword a little bit here. Yeah.
Made in India. Now these were just mass produced, just for commercial value, just for people to have and hang on the wall.
You know, Michael, I think I'd run from you if you were chasing me with that.
Well, let's see.
No.
All right. Ishbi-Benob, which was of the sons of the giant. This giant refers to Goliath. And this takes place later in David's life. He's an older man. He's not the young shepherd boy. He's not agile. He's not athletic. He's an older guy. He's picking and choosing his battles. But he went with his men to fight against the sons of Goliath. And this one, Ishbi-Benob, it says that he, being girded with a new sword, thought to have slain David. He went and ordered a new sword to be made, and he was bragging. I'm reading into the scriptures somewhat, but he would brag to his friends, I'm going to kill David with this. I'm going to kill David. His blood will be the first one on the blade. I'm going to get him. So they engage in battle. And of course, here we have an old King James word. Abishai, the son of Zeruiah, succored him. It means comforted him, came to his rescue. He came to David's rescue and smote the Philistine and killed him. Then the men of David sware unto him, saying, Thou shalt no more go out with us to battle, that thou quench not the light of Israel. His own soldiers told David, Hey, you're too old to do this stuff anymore. You've got to stop and think and let us do the fighting, because you're the light of Israel. David was, in their opinion, the light of Israel. He was the closest thing to God that they had on earth, besides the priests, because David was a worshiper. David had many faults, many sins, And you can read all about them. Well, you probably know most of them. But David repented and David worshiped, and God would always forgive him. Now, this giant who was coming to fight him, the weight of his spear, the spearhead alone that he carried was 4 pounds. That's not counting the shaft. Goliath's spearhead was 8 pounds. This guy was one of the sons of Goliath, or of the family thereof. David fought, and Ishbosheth thought he had the upper hand. If you ever seen a swashbuckler movie with Douglas Fairbanks or Errol Flynn, you know what that's like.
A what, Michael?
Swashbuckler.
Now that's a mouthful.
That is, it goes back to movies of the 20s and 30s.
What does it mean?
It's action.
Oh.
Action, a lot of action. Yeah, and it almost always meant sword fighting.
Okay.
So you see some fantastic sword fighting in those old movies. And this must have been quite a sight, this battle, this giant battling David. David's older, he's wearing out, his energy is going quickly.
Sounds like me.
Mm-hmm. And I'm sure the giant was probably playing a cat and mouse with him almost, probably tapping him with the sword. Come on, David, come on. You know, wearing him out, had him backed into a corner, and David was probably thinking, this is it, this is the end.
Mm.
But whenever God has a but in Scripture, he's actually saying, no, devil, not today, devil. And David's nephew, actually, Abishai, jumped in between the two, took over the battle, fought the giant, and killed him. Now, I think that's probably the most important part of the story. How does that apply to us? Well, we all fight the giant. We do. Satan is the accuser of the brethren. He attacks us. Jesus even told Peter, Satan has desired you, that he can sift you like wheat, rub you between his hands, grind you to powder. But God had a but here and said, not today, devil. David's nephew jumped in between. Sometimes, and he had already fought his own battle, sometimes our own battle is not as important as a battle we can jump in and help our brother or sister with. Let that sink in.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes, we're so worried about ourselves, about our own battles. I'm having such a time, as the dear old sister in church used to say, the devil's been after me all week, bless his holy name.
Mm.
But we knew what she meant. We knew what she meant. But that's the way it is. The devil is after us. But sometimes we have to realize, hey, when we win our battle, we have to reach out and help our brothers and our sisters. That's what Jesus told Peter just before the crucifixion. He said, when you are converted, strengthen your brothers. Well, this is one of my favorite Bible stories. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you got something out of it. And I'm really looking forward to doing this on a continuous basis. We're going to work out a schedule. I'm going to shoot for twice a week. And I hope you like it. I hope you tell your friends if you like it. If you don't like it, tell me. Let me know what needs to be fixed, what needs to be changed.
Right.
And we thank you for tuning in. We'll see you next time.
All right, good job, Michael. I enjoyed listening to that, and I learned myself. I learn from listening to you. Plus, I learn when I teach. I do jail ministry every Friday, but I learned so much in doing that, speaking and teaching to the ladies, and it's a tremendous blessing, and I really look forward to it every week. But that's a pretty good job there, Michael.
All right. Well, thank you, and we'll see you next time.
Bye, folks.
Bye.